Hello and welcome. This video is about UHD's Urban Education Program for my experience, my views, and things like that. This can all change. This is just what I experienced. I'm graduating spring 2022, so take all of my information with a grain of salt and talk to your advisors, professors, mentors, Dr. Lamb, and honestly, Ms. Brown, which she's now going to be Dr. Brown. They're all very helpful. If they can't help you, ask peers and other people to help, because they should be able to give you some information. Maybe they went through that experience or something like that. So PD1, you've already done your interview, you're in PD1, kind of get a taste for teaching. You're not in the classroom yet, but you're taking a course on like educational technology, reading, instruction, and ESL, your first ESL class, or maybe this is the second ESL class, and then like teaching social studies. And it's really just getting a look on education before you get thrown in basically into the classroom. This is your time to really discover what you want to do, because you can take day or evening classes, and you can also be a paraprofessional. This is important because this goes through what your program is going to look like. So at this time, you need to decide, do you want to work while you're teaching? Do you have to work? Do you want to be a para? And what it looks like for you to go to school. Do you have to go to day classes? Do you have to go to night classes? What are you doing? So you do PD1 and you decide, I want to do day classes. I don't want to be a paraprofessional, because that's what I did. Then you are going into the classroom for 60 hours and you're teaching 2 lessons. You are also taking a class on understanding learners. You are taking a class on reading and a class on math. So these classes they're okay. They're not hard, but they are giving you ideas of things to do in the classroom that you can try out because you're actually in a classroom. So try them, do them. This is you putting your toe in before you jump right in. So you're just starting out. You don't have to be perfect, and that's okay. You're not going to be perfect at all. You're just starting. So my advice for you is to, 1, stay in contact with your CT and your supervisor. Your cooperating teacher and supervisor are important here, especially because you're going to be looking for jobs soon, hopefully in that district maybe. And I'm applying for jobs outside of that district, and they're asking me for that information. So I can't put down that I even have that experience if I don't have their contact information anymore. So really talk to them and get to know them and relax. Like, they know you're just in college learning. So ask them all the questions and be professional. That is key to everything in this program. Be professional, but like fun to be around. I kind of got scared of my professors, and I was like, oh no, like they're professors. But as I went on and on and on, I realized these professors are people and they want to get to know you. They want to hear what you do after school, and they're really sweet. Like, I have not had a professor I was like, ooh, I don't want to talk to them ever again. Like, they're all really nice in my experience. PD2, or this is actually field experience 3, P2, PD3. This is also confusing. It's confusing for me, and I'm graduating, so relax. You'll figure it out. And Google, literally just Google UHD professional development, UHD content exam roadmap, and it'll just come up. Finally, or not finally, but next, PD2, you're more comfortable, and here's the time to try new things. You are, you know what you're doing, not in teaching really, but like you know what is expected of you. So do your 60 hours, get to know your teacher. Hopefully this is a different district, because that's what they did with me, and get to know that district. I thought it was a little weird that we had to go to a different district. I always knew I wanted to be in one district, but I liked the district that I went to, and the teacher was really nice, and I wish that I spent more time talking to her and having that contact information, because she was sweet. You're taking a social studies class, a science class, a literary class, and a literary class. And this is only for ESL, so I'm sorry, I don't know the bilingual program, but it is in the same place where I found this. So there's Northwest classes, and then there are downtown classes, and then there is Kingwood classes. So it just depends on where you are at and what certification you're going to. So at the same place where I'm finding the classes that I took, I'm also finding the classes for the bilingual program and the downtown and stuff like that. So, which is going to be linked below. Relax, it's okay. So here you are taking these classes, and it's a lot. Sorry, not gonna sugarcoat it. It's a lot. That science class is a lot, okay? You are overwhelmed. You're trying to take your exams, and you're doing 60 hours. Breathe. You're almost there. You can do it. It's a lot, but I mean, it's easy. It's easy work. I'm not here like, oh my gosh, it's so hard. Like, it's easy work. It's just like a lot on your shoulders. So learn self-care. It's important now. Learn your self-care. Learn what to do whenever you're stressed out, and learn how to have fun and just like not take things so seriously. I took things so seriously, and I feel like I really missed out on like the belief of it. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, oh my gosh, I'm on my senior year. I'm almost done. Like, I was just always like, oh, I have this to do, when I should have just relaxed and knew that everything was going to work out. So I hope you take that advice, because I wish that somebody would have told me that and I would have listened. Now on to the good part. The good part is student teaching. You are almost done. You just have this one semester to go, and you are like, what is this student teaching, and why do I have to do it? It's a lot. It is a lot. You are a teacher. I always talk to my IS, my instructional specialist, and I always tell her, like, what do I do when I'm a real teacher? Like, how do I do this? How do you do this whenever it's real teachers? She was like, you are a real teacher. And that just hit me so, like, I can't believe it. Like, I'm going into teaching. I'm going to be a teacher next year. That is wild. So at this time period, just learn everything. I have a whole notebook of things that I'm going to make a whole video on student teaching, so I don't want to spend too much time going over the things I'm going to talk about in that video, but take notes, take it in, go to the extra things after school, and bond with those kids. I have such a great relationship with my kiddos, and I miss them so much, and it's only been like a week. Take in every moment, know that you can do this, and breathe. Good luck. I hope you have an amazing time at UHD, and I wish you nothing but the best. Let me know down in the comments if this was helpful, if you need any other information, and I wish you nothing but the best. Bye.